This video is for you who are interested in the GIS and Remote Sensing Master's Program at Lund University at the Department of Physical Geography and Ecosystem Science. I'm Elias, a first-year student and an ambassador for the program. I'd like to give you an idea of what it's like to study here. Specifically, we will visit this place, the GIS Center at our department, and talk to our program coordinator. Additionally, we will hear some thoughts from current students. I hope you will find it informative.
My name is Ali Mansourian. I'm a professor of geomatics at the Department of Physical Geography and Ecosystem Science at Lund University. I'm also director of Lund University GIS Center and coordinator of the GIS and Remote Sensing Master Program at the department. Actually, GIS and Remote Sensing, let's call it geomatics, is a nice combination of science and technology. You study geospatial information science and at the same time programming, AI, database, 3D technologies. It's exciting to study a wide range of interesting technologies. You learn a lot. They are still connected to each other, and at the same time, for your future career, you can select the direction that you like most. This was one of the reasons that I selected GIS and Remote Sensing. There is also another reason that geomatics is a growing industry, and it has been synced or connected to other technologies such as artificial intelligence, space technology, and information communication technology. It means that the job market will be growing and there is opportunities to finding job. For myself, it's fun to work in interdisciplinary areas. You meet other research groups or other people who are working in other disciplines. You work with other groups of people and you learn from them about their disciplines. For example, when you work with health people, you also learn a little bit about health and what they are doing. When you work with forestry people, you learn from them about forestry. It's interesting, you get new type of knowledge and skills when you work for them. So due to these reasons, I found GIS and Remote Sensing as an interesting area to study.
Hi, I'm Sophie, and my main motivation to enter the field of GIS and remote sensing was actually my remote sensing teacher, and also that I wrote my bachelor thesis in collaboration with a company, and I was working with hyperspectral imagery, and that really much motivated and brought me deeper into the field of remote sensing.
Hi, I'm Xiaoyue. I'm motivated to enter the GIS field because of the broad career path. For example, you can go for field work and manipulate satellite images, or you can just analyze the spatial data to find the patterns beneath them. Besides, I'm really interested in integrating the geospatial data with software development and some web applications.
Hello, my name is Gabriel, and the reason what motivated me for studying remote sensing and GIS was I was in my last year of studies and I started taking courses in GIS, and I found a very big interest in working with the geospatial data.
Hi, my name is Jay, and my bachelor background is geographical information science. During my bachelor studies, I made a lot of beautiful maps, and I could see what happened on the ground from satellite remote sensing image, which is very interesting for me. So that is why I came into the field of GIS and remote sensing.
Hi, I'm Luca, and my main motivation was coming through the GIS courses I had in my bachelor's. I had a geography bachelor, and those courses felt most rewarding to me. And also additionally, the job market is really good when you do this master, and I'm looking forward to it.
The vision of the program is to empower future GIS and remote sensing professionals. We want to train students with advanced GIS and remote sensing knowledge and skills, preparing them to be leaders, innovators, and problem solvers in the rapidly developing geospatial information industry. That's an interesting question actually, because we have recently revised the GIS and remote sensing master program. So I have a refresh mind about not challenges, but the main criteria that we had to consider to design this program properly. One of the issues that we thought about was that our program is very popular among international students. And when you get students from all around the world, usually they have different levels of knowledge and skill. So we had to design the program in a way that to make sure all students will reach to a certain level of knowledge and skills in the first half semester of the program. And we could do that by introduce some courses that has programming components and basic GIS components to make sure that students can reach to a level to be able to study advanced courses during the program smoothly. Another criteria that we had to consider was to have a good balance between theory and practice. We don't want to teach students only facts and lectures about what is GIS, what is remote sensing and things like that. We want them to practice. So we could design for each lecture, for each piece of lecture, some exercises linked to real world scenarios by which students can experience or become familiarized with application areas of the theories and techniques that they have learned. They should indeed have general GIS and remote sensing knowledge, but we also want them to have advanced GIS and skills related to GIS and remote sensing. They should be able to work with geographical databases. They should be able to do programming, GIS programming, both desktop and web-based. We want them to be able to develop web-based GIS services. They should be able to create 3D models and work with 3D data. And last but not least, we want them to have good background knowledge and skills about artificial intelligence and use AI techniques to solve complicated spatial problems, to apply artificial intelligence in GIS and remote sensing. These are the main areas that we wish students to gain by studying this program.
So I didn't come here with a specific set of skills I want to gain. I was looking forward to gain a more broader idea of GIS and remote sensing, but I'm looking really forward to the GIS 3D animation course we have, and also I think in 2 weeks we have a drone class, which I'm really excited about.
Initially, before I started my master's degree in Lund University, I wanted to improve my programming skills in the field of GIS and remote sensing. And based on the course structures, we have a lot of technical courses like Python programming and spatial analysis, also spatial database. Those I was very interested in, and I participate this course. I learned a lot from them.
I think the primary skill I want to learn and maintain is programming. I've had programming courses before, but I have never been introduced to Python, and I want to maintain this, and I want to be able to apply it outside of, in the working environment.
I like to learn more about the programming languages regarding the GIS field. In fact, we have already learned about Python, the ArcPy, the R language, and the PostgreSQL for the first year of our program. And to be specific, I like to learn more about the software or web application development languages in the following year.
From the program, I would like to gain skills mainly in programming, but also in exploring the different softwares available for GIS applications. But yeah, main focus on programming and of course also remote sensing software.
The last semester of the program or the study have been dedicated for master thesis. It usually starts in January, and the students are expected to present in June. So they have about 5 months to write their thesis. It's the student who selects the topic and the supervisor, but also supervisor should also accept. But in order to facilitate the matchmaking between students and supervisors, the department has created a web page where supervisors upload the topic of their interest. Then students can read the topics. If they find a topic which is interesting for them, they contact related supervisor and start a discussion. It may also happen that students have their own ideas. Then they can discuss the idea with the related supervisors who have closer research direction to that idea, and start a discussion if it could be a good topic for their thesis. The process of selecting the topic usually starts in November. So we can say in around November, December, students start talking about topics, contacting supervisors, discussing with them, and in January it is expected that the study plan is ready and the actual work starts. Yes, indeed, we have a student advisor at the department who can help a student with selecting courses, course plan, and even internship. Related to internship, as you may know, students can decide or select to go to a company or organization for a semester instead of studying elective courses. Finding companies is on a student side actually for the internship, but department has connection and means to support the students. For example, recommend them companies or contact companies to facilitate finding a good place to do internship. That's an interesting question and very important one. We try to at least introduce students to the work environment or possible life or career life that they can have after their graduation. In order to do that, we have different mechanisms. For example, in one of the courses, there is a lecture that students are given information about possible job opportunities, the experience of alumni in finding job, and things like that. Sometimes we invite guest lecturers from other disciplines or from industry to give a related lecture about the course, but from other perspectives, and also to describe to the students how the techniques that they study is being used in practice in industry. Internship is of course one of also those mechanisms that connects students to the world outside academia and outside university. We also encourage students to participate in seminars or workshops that take place in the department or in the university, just to become familiar with other aspects of GIS and remote sensing research and education, or how they can be used in other disciplines. So these are the mechanisms that we have already implemented, but I believe that it needs to be improved, and we are working on that in the department. Final words. Yes, maybe I can tell the students that Lund is a nice city. It has a student life. It's warm, welcoming students from all around the world. It's not as cold as North Pole, so don't be afraid about the cold in this city. If you come to Lund University, select GIS and Remote Sensing Master Program. That's a good program.
So that was that. You have now heard the perspective of different students and a program coordinator. Personally, I find that this program offers a great many technical skills, as well as an opportunity to focus on the thematic depth during my master thesis. Thank you for tuning in.